guys, and welcome to my first video on how to deal with clutch situations as a terrorist. The most important thing is to stay calm and use your time. If you still got 1 minute left, there's no need to just rush in and try to kill the enemies. Work your way up slowly and try to deal with every enemy one at a time. So if you're gonna go up short, you make sure to check every position one at a time and don't be exposed to multiple enemies at one time. So just clear every angle one by one, and if there's an enemy, just pop his head one by one, because you're only exposed to one enemy at a time. The next important thing is get information. If your teammate died long and he called that there are 2 people down, you already got very much information. Maybe your other teammate is in tunnels, you know that there's an op on back plateau, you already know where 3 out of 5 enemies are. Another very important thing is to use your sound. From lower tunnel you can hear people on B side, people on lower mid, you can even hear them walking on short. So if they happen to make any step, throw a grenade or a reload, you can hear it. So use this information as well. Now that you have all this information, it's important to evaluate the information and then make your decision based on the information you have. If there are 2 people on long, 1 on short because you heard him reloading, 1 on mid because he stepped, and 1 on back plateau because he killed your teammate with an herb, it's probably best to try to do a B split and just take the B side with your mates. This brings me right to our next point. Use your smokes. If you want to go and do a B split, smoke off CD spawn and throw this flash here to just get up mid. It's so easy and it pops and they got no chance. Of course, a smoke is no wall. So always be wary that the enemies might try and push through the smoke, just so you know. The next smoke I really want to highlight is this one here. I use it very often. You just stand in this corner, aim above this and just drop it. As I knew, the orb is on the side, back of side, so I can just go here, check this angle and then go out here. You can see window from here. If you crouch you can see a bit of sight. You can even see the doublers, and it always gets you an easy frag and it's very unexpected for the opponent. I'm just gonna show you how it looks for your opponent, so you can see it. Just gonna throw the smoke again. Oops. If you're an AWPer up here, you can't really see the guy if he's standing here, but as you saw before, he can see you perfectly. Also if you're just on side watching this, he can't see you in the smoke. And it's very easy to get a frag. Okay, so now that you got the site, it's important that your teammate can plant the bomb safely. You can assure this by smoking off door, molotoving out window, maybe throwing a nade, flashing over twice, and just protect him from every angle he could be killed. Okay, and the rest is after plant situation. I'm actually gonna show some in-game footage now, and I'm gonna commentate it so you can see it better. So see you in a minute. Okay guys, I'm just gonna commentate this round from my perspective of view. So I'm just gonna resume it. As you see, we're pretty spread out. One guy is pushing long. He dies now and he saw 2 people on long. We know that they run a 3rd guy on A side watching short. And they run 1 up in mid and 1 guy in B. So we basically know where all 5 players are. So now that leaves us with 3 players here and 1 in mid. So let's see what happens. Just gonna go out, go back in again, set up the smoke. Meanwhile my teammate dies. Okay, so now we're left with 3 people here. Long is not an option because it's very hard to take, especially with 3 people. And if they are already set up, it's really very hard to take. Taking it fast is okay, but not that slow. Going short is also not a good option because they got 3 people on side, the guy from mid can rotate very fast, so our best bet is probably to go B. So this is why I throw the smoke. And now we're gonna see if I can get a pick. Just resume it. Okay, so the smoke came from side, so I know that the guy has to be either in window, door or on side. So just gonna resume it in half speed. So I'm looking. And there, he makes a move, I'm waiting, and then I kill him. So, now we pause. we got the kill on B side. We know that there are 3 people on A, 1 in mid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my mate to pick up the bomb, come to me in B, and I'm gonna try to get as much time as possible for them to get the bomb planted. So let's just resume it. Always watch the minimap. He's coming now. He should be coming. He's picking up the bomb. I'm gonna try to get him as much time as possible so he can plant. Now this is a very nice flash, very sick. You should definitely learn it. He's planning. Open window. Gonna just Molotov it off. Now I get shot from tunnel. Take his head off. I tell my mate to just watch door because I can cover the other 2 angles. So after I killed the 2 guys in tunnel, the reason why I'm standing exposed to tunnel is because I'm not expecting 3 guys to push through tunnel. It's a risk I take, but in this case it works out very good. So also this position I can't be seen from door, and I can only see his head if he decides to go up there. So I'm just gonna wait. He jumps, he's dead. Then I'm just gonna peek door, and he happens to be there and he gets killed. So this was very methodical, very fast play. After we got the first frag it was very fast but very effective, getting a lot of time from a teammate to plant and then defending him with the bomb, and it worked out great. So if you're if you're outnumbered, don't panic, take it slow, take 1 enemy at a time, try to take aim duels against 1 enemy at a time only, and if you get a kill and you can take a side, do it fast, plant the bomb fast, defend your mate, and I hope you could learn something.